Hey guys, it's Christina. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this What I Eat in a Week video. I will be showing you what I eat this week, even though it's going to be closer to 5 days. And we're starting this off a little bit different. So I am making oatmeal, but to give you some context, this is actually, I believe, Monday night. So I'm making overnight oats. So this will be my breakfast Tuesday morning. I'm making it Monday night. It is just chocolate oats, which literally I have chocolate oats in every one of my videos. But then I decided to add some instant coffee to it to make it a little bit different. And then I'm also prepping Tuesday's lunch Monday night as well. So I'm making a salad that should look pretty similar if you watched my last video. It is going to be like a Mediterranean crispy chickpea salad. So I'm just chopping some romaine lettuce. I have some leftover 7-grain blend. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Quinoa, lentils, grains. I don't remember, but there's, 7 of them. I add some of that in with my lettuce. That is very important when I'm making salads, to have kind of some type of green in there to make it very filling. Adding some cucumbers. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible because I think it was like 10 o'clock at night or something. So that's why I just kind of like have some chunky cucumbers in there. A little bit of cherry tomatoes as well. And yeah, red onion. Again, if you watch my last video, this will look very similar. This is pretty much my favorite salad. Like, I never get sick of this. And then here I am adding my chickpeas. And it was a very convenient salad to make because I had already had half a can of chickpeas for dinner. So then I just added the other half to the salad. And I'm making the dressing now. It's pretty simple. It's some extra virgin olive oil, some lemon. I'm adding it in this jar because then that way I just have to shake it up instead of stirring. And then, I get to keep it. So I think I made like double the amount of dressing. I added some Dijon mustard, some maple syrup. I think I would have added more maple syrup, but that was the last of what I had. Garlic, salt, and pepper, of course. Do it to your preference. For me, there's never too much garlic or too much pepper. But, there is definitely too much salt, so be a little bit lenient with that. And then I'm just stirring it up. You could also shake it as well. I'm just kind of doing both here. I'm showing you the texture you want to see. Not the texture, the consistency. Also smell test, of course. It's how you know that if there's enough lemon or not. I feel like this should be obvious, but if you are making your salad dressing and once you shake and mix it, it looks oily, that means there's too much oil. So after I made my salad, I just relaxed on my couch, had some chips and some wine, and finished Bridgerton. That was the last episode. I loved season 2, way better than season 1. That's what I'll have to say about that. So since I already showed you what I was eating for breakfast and lunch Tuesday, we're now on to Tuesday night's dinner. I'm making some flatbread pizzas. I will say, if you're new to plant-based cooking, I think flatbread pizzas are probably kind of like almost one of the easiest things you can do, especially if you're kind of trying to dip your toes into vegan alternatives like vegan cheese. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to make 2 flatbread pizzas. The first one's going to be a red with some leftover pasta sauce I had, some vegan mozzarella that I got from Aldi. It's the Aldi brand. And then I just put some garlic salt on top to give it a little bit of flavor. The vegan mozzarella from Aldi is pretty bland. I don't know about other brands, but the one from Aldi is definitely a little bit bland. So then my second flatbread pizza is going to be pesto based. Mostly doing this because I just had leftover pesto. Again, if you watched my last video, you would have seen this pesto as well. And then I'm also topping this flatbread with with vegan mozzarella and some garlic salt as well. And then I decided the one flatbread with the pesto, I was just going to kind of keep it pretty simple, pesto and mozzarella. But the red pizza, I wanted to add a little bit more flavor. So I'm chopping up some garlic, some red onion, and adding that to my red. And then I'm also, on both pizzas, just going to flavor the crust a little bit with some extra virgin olive oil, I think an Italian seasoning, and possibly some garlic salt. And then I'm putting that into my oven. I think that says that I had it at 350 or 450. It'll be in text what it was at. I'm not quite sure. Then since it's vegan cheese, I did have it on broil for a bit just to try to get the cheese as melted as possible. And then for the pesto flatbread, I just did a little bit of balsamic glaze on it. And then for the red, I added some leftover arugula I had, as well as the balsamic glaze. I always say that. Balsamic glaze. And then some basil infused extra virgin olive oil. So that was my first pizza, and here was my second pizza, and I had this over the week, but that night I think I had about like a third of each one. Then we're on Wednesday already. It's a bagel for breakfast, and then, yep, more flatbread for lunch, as well as some apples and peanut butter. I also had some salt and vinegar chips and this little chocolate bar. It's kind of ridiculous. I looked at all the labels for this chocolate to make sure it was vegan, and it is, but the salt and vinegar chips aren't. They contain dairy. So yeah, I always knew Lay's salt and vinegar chips weren't vegan, but I don't know why. I really thought these Aldi brand ones were for some reason. But no, they are not. It's a fail on my part. Anyway, now we are on to Wednesday night's dinner. I'm making some grilled tofu. Unfortunately, I thought I had filmed me marinating this tofu, but I guess I hadn't. But I just made a simple marinade of gochujang, miso paste, like toasted sesame oil, garlic, maybe some olive oil, like very simple. And I marinated a whole block of tofu in that overnight, and I cut it into these triangle pieces. And now I'm just throwing it on my grill pan, and I'm grilling them. I'm really trying to find new ways to make tofu. Honestly, I'm kind of almost just doing it because I have this YouTube channel. I think I'd be pretty content making tofu my favorite way, which is crispy tofu, like coated in cornstarch, and then in my air fryer. Like, I'm pretty sure I'd be content with that for the rest of my life, but you know, that doesn't make it for good content. So I'm trying to find new ways to make tofu, and I decided basically to do what I always do to tofu, but instead of coating it in cornstarch, I would grill it and I would marinate it for longer. And you know what? Not mad about it. It turned out freaking fantastic. Yeah, like, look at that color. Like, what more is to say? Got perfect grill lines. So good. I think this would be, like, so fun for, like, a barbecue. I don't know if you'd be able to, you might have to cut it into thicker pieces if you wanted it on a real grill. But, yeah, it's really cool. I had it with some cilantro, some carrots, some brown rice, and some cucumber. I poured a little bit of soy sauce on all of that just to get everything flavored. I also had some avocado as well, and then also seasoned it with some gochugaru and sesame seeds. That was Wednesday night's dinner. On to Thursday morning already. Honestly, I'm making the smoothie because I just don't have time to make anything else. And I also had a bunch of fruit that, like, I had just not even touched yet. So we're making a strawberry banana chocolate smoothie. You'll see where the chocolate comes in soon. Oh, right there. Some chocolate protein powder with my strawberries, bananas, and almond milk. I hate this chocolate protein powder, but it tastes so good with these strawberries. So I'm glad I finally found a way to make this protein powder taste good, because I was not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous that this was gonna taste terrible. So this is dinner. It is some pasta with leftover pesto. If you want to see how I made the pesto, it's in my last video. I did some chili flakes, some breadcrumbs, and then some vegan chicken just for some protein. I have an eggplant that I really, really wanted to make eggplant fries with, but unfortunately I just don't have time tonight. So this quick dinner will do. I'm super excited. I love this pesto. Alright, gonna go eat now. So we're still on Thursday night. I had about 4 gala apples that were starting to get a little sus looking, and I decided to make some Instapot applesauce with it. Super simple. Just chopped up my apples, didn't even bother to peel them. Some lemon juice, just enough water to cover them, and a bunch of cinnamon. I didn't sweeten it. You can sweeten it, but I figured my apples were getting like so overripe, that they were already pretty sweet, and my hunch was right. They came out, the applesauce was pretty sweet despite me not adding any sweetener. And this is what it looked like after I mashed it and it was in the Instapot for 8 minutes. Just jarred it and there you go, easy applesauce. A common theme for this week has been I have woken up late. Oh, there's my hand. It is Friday morning now. I woke up late and was craving iced coffee, so I didn't have time to get iced coffee and make breakfast. It was one or the other. It was make breakfast and have my regular coffee, or go get iced coffee and get breakfast. So I went for the latter. So I went to Dunkin', I got a coffee, and then I got in here, this is just a toasted sesame bagel with cream cheese and hash browns. Dunkin's bagels are mid, but I do it all for this. This actually tastes amazing. Like, I'm shocked. This is like the best iced coffee I've ever gotten from Dunkin', so I feel very solidified in this decision. Since I'm here and running late, I didn't have time to show what I brought for lunch today, so I will do that now. So this doesn't look appetizing at all. It's leftover pasta with pesto. You can't see because it has like condensation. It's not that much though. It's like literally just like 10 pieces of ziti. And then I have the last of my flatbread from the other night. So there's my lunch for today. I didn't film Friday night's dinner because I was at a friend's grad party and I just didn't want to film. But here's Saturday morning's breakfast: some waffles, some plant-based sausage, strawberries, and coffee. Hey guys, so it is lunchtime and I'm super excited. I am making kimbap. I have never made this before. I've always wanted to, but like I never have like the right ingredients like just ready to go to do it. But like I finally do today. So we're doing it. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm starting with rice. This is rice that I made, like a few days ago. And I just added some toasted sesame oil and some rice wine vinegar. So there we go. So yeah, rice was already prepared. Then I've got my leftover tofu from the other day. Look at those grow lines. Woo! Okay, I don't know why. I'm like clearly way too excited right now. I've got some avocado. I can't believe this avocado is still good. It's been in my fridge for a very long time. And I got some carrot ribbons and a little bit of, oh, I don't have them on my plate. I have some cut up carrot too from what couldn't be made into a ribbon. So if the audio gets a little weird, that's because I have to talk very loud and sometimes I forget to talk loud. So if it cuts in and out, my apologies. All right, I wish I had cucumber, but I don't, unfortunately. All right, and then last but not least, obviously, I have my nori sheets. All right, ready to go. Also, disclaimer about my appearance. It's like 95 degrees outside, so I'm not leaving my house until I have to. And then I'm working out soon, so like there's no point of changing even out of my like PJs. But yeah, I just like cleaned the house. I'm like sweating. It's very hot. But yeah, just bear with me. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm doing this off of memory. Like, I've watched many YouTube videos on how to do this, but not as of, like, recently. So, there's a chance I'm gonna do it wrong. I guess I should have prepared better, but sometimes it's the fun of cooking, figuring it out as you go. So, I'm gonna start with my first nori sheet. I hope my cat doesn't come because I feel like she's gonna smell this and like it for some reason. Okay. So start with some rice. Start it like here. I really hope this works. The good news is if it doesn't work, like then I'm just gonna have a bowl. So it's like there's really like no risk here. I'm a little bit worried because I've had my nori sheets for a while, but like they seem okay. They still seem like pliable. I'm not quite sure how much rice I should be adding. Okay. I think that's good. Alright, next I'm going to do tofu. Do that like on the rice, I think. Just save some room here. It's possible I'm overstuffing that. Adding some avocado now. Just along the line here. Alright, carrot. I think it's more typical to chop up carrot, but I just don't like carrot chopped up, to be honest. Alright. And from what I remember, so I'm gonna put some water, rub some water on the edge here. That should help it like stick. Alright. Here we go. It's like a burrito, I think. Whoa, that actually, guys, I think that worked. Oh, of course it's not on the screen. It's like holding together. I mean, it's a little loose and some stuff's coming out of the edges, but like, oh my God, yay. Roll number 1. All right, oh, and then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just put some sesame oil along. Oh God, that was too much. God damn it. Oh. Okay, well, yikes. I'll rub some of that off. Perfectly good. Oh my. All right, ready to cut. I've got my kombucha. I've got Hulu on. I'm about to start conversations with friends. I finished the audiobook the other day, so now I can do the show. All right, I'm gonna do the one with the oil first. So let me switch this. I'm a little worried because I don't think I filled them enough actually. They're definitely loose at the end, so I think the end pieces aren't gonna be they're gonna be messy, but yeah, as predicted, the end pieces aren't really a thing, but okay. Next roll. Oh no, I don't think I filled them enough. They're very loose. Wow, that's kind of funny. I thought I overfilled them, but all right. Shit. So this one's a fail. Choke 'em. And there you have it, guys. That is what I ate this week, plus or minus a few days and a few meals. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed some of these recipes I made this week. The descriptions of the recipes and as much measurements as I can give will be in the description box below. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. But yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed filming, or even just a fraction of as much as I enjoyed filming. And if you did, please like and please subscribe. It supports my channel so much. But yeah, until next time, my friends. See ya.